I can able to understand English very well, and I can able to read English as well. I can able to watch lot of videos, and I can able to listen to a lot of podcasts. I'm good at all these things, but when it comes to speaking, I'm lacking in this, and I'm getting stuck while having a conversation with any other individual. So are you also facing the same problem? So then this video is only for you. In this video we are going to discuss about rest of the all things we are doing very well, but when it comes to speaking only, why we are lacking in this, right? So why it is happening in speaking levels, and why the majority of the English learners are failing at speaking, right? So if you are also one of the person, just try to watch this video till the end. So my name is Krishna, you are watching Krishna Themes. And so the first of all, let's come to the point. The people say who is learning English, they say that I'm good at all these four things. I can able to read, I can able to understand, I can able to write, I can able to watch as well. But whenever I do all these things, I can do very well. But when it comes to only speaking, I'm lacking in this. I'm losing my confidence. I'm troubling in this conversation. Why it is happening, right? So okay, the only thing I can say, you are not practicing, right? So yeah, it's the truth. The thing, you are consuming a lot of information, and you are doing all those things very well, but when it comes to speaking only, you are escaping from practice sessions, and you are not showing your interest to practice English every single day. So why it is happening? Why? Because you are good at all this rest of four things, but when it comes to only speaking levels, you are lacking between. You are focusing too much only on consuming information, but you are not implementing those situations. You are not implementing those techniques, rules in your regular practice sessions. You are not making it possible in your real life practice sessions. So this is what all you're making as a mistake. Why? Because here information doesn't lead to your fluency, right? Implementation leads to your success of fluency, right? The people are not able to understanding it. So if you are not able to speak fluent, that's your mistake only, right? So who is responsible for it? You are the only person who is responsible for your fluency, right? So however, if you are good at speaking English, that's up to your efforts. And if you are not able to good at English speaking, that's also your responsible. You have to take information doesn't lead to your fluency. Just whatever you acquired as your knowledge, so just try to implement all of those points in your regular practice sessions, right? So if you keep listening and forgetting, and listening and forgetting, so how does it make sense, right? So again and again you are making the same mistake again. So it doesn't work, and it should not be existing in your English practice, right? So whenever you know about some points, whenever you know some new ways of learning, so just try to implement them in your regular practice sessions, right? So if you, of course, you they might all points might not suits for you, and the all things might not be able to work for you, but you will be able to figure out, right? So you'll be able to figure out what exactly working for me, right? So if I do this, if it works for me, definitely I'll be ready to continue that same thing in my rest of days. Okay, so if I can be able to know that it's not working for me and it's a waste of time to follow that, so definitely I'll not be ready to continue that in my rest of days. So that's what you have to do, right? So when you acquire a lot knowledge, when you know some new points from the other English speakers, what they are saying about, so you have to first implement them in your regular English conversations, right? So once you will, if you figure out what working for you, definitely you don't need to follow all the things, right? So just pick out what working for you, and just leave what is not working for you. So this is what my point is. I hope you got my point. So here implementation plays a major role, because in a learning process we keep listening multiple situations, we keep listening multiple uh, opinions of the people, right? So some people say this thing, some people say this thing, so this is what you need to follow, this is what you need to follow, right? As a learner we keep listening to all of those people, but in our practice we have to be able to figure out what is working for me, right? So which is the thing is adding value in my English practice. So that's what you need to figure out, and that's what you need to follow, right? So once if you know that, you don't need to depend on any other person, you don't need to blame any other person, right? So because you are the responsible for your fluency, right? So if you are, it's been so many days and it's been so many months, you have been learning English for the last so many days, but still you are not able to speak very much fluent. So that's up to completely your mistake, and completely depends on your efficiency of the work in your English journey, right? So at least from today, whatever you listen, whatever you follow the rules, whatever you acquiring the knowledge, so just try to implement those points in your reality, in your regular practice sessions. Okay, if something is not working, just leave it and just move to the next one. Okay, so this is what I used to do when I was at beginner level. So now also I'm not saying I'm very much fluent, so just still I am learning and I'm making new mistakes, I'm learning from my mistakes, and again I'm ready to learn, I'm ready to do any kind of thing, right? So if you are wanting to learn English, you have to be ready to do anything, right? So if it's not working for me, definitely your mind says that okay, it doesn't exist, it doesn't applies in our English journey, right? So you will be able to figure out. So this is what all I wanted to say in this video, and I hope you all like this video. If you make a like and subscribe this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing, and never stop speaking. Okay.